We're expecting about a 40-minute boat ride. We're gonna be in approximately 15, 18 foot of water. We're gonna be about 6 to 7 miles offshore. And we're gonna harvest some stone crabs. Ready?
Yep. I'm on fire. I'm ready to go. I'm ready for anything. Okay. They're strong. Oh, they are. I told you.
Stone crab claws are one of the most iconic seafood dishes in Florida. But before they ever hit the table, they are caught by hand out at sea under some of the strictest regulations in fishing.
And today we are in Tarpon Springs here at Lockhart Seafood, a stone crab fishery. And today they're going to show us what it takes to work one of the most unique fisheries in the U.S. Hi.
Good morning, ladies. How you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning.
You guys ready for an adventure?
Yeah, but maybe tell us what we can expect going on today.
Today we're expecting about a 40-minute boat ride. We're gonna be in approximately 15, 18 foot of water. We're gonna be about 6 to 7 miles offshore. And we're gonna harvest some stone crabs.
Sounds good.
We're ready.
All right.
The tide is still a little low, so we're waiting for the tide to come in, and then we're gonna be headed out.
All right, we're garbed up. We're ready to go.
Got our equipment.
Time to set sail. I don't think we say that.
Let's catch some crabs. Let's pull some traps. That's what we say. Oh, we're ready. All right, Michael, we're out here. We're at the traps. What are we going to be doing?
So today we're gonna be harvesting the crabs. We're gonna be pulling these crab traps up. We're gonna open the lids up, and inside of it we'll hopefully have a lot of crabs. Then at that point we could take them, we're gonna declaw them, and just go through the routine.
So we get the crabs out. What do we do with the traps then before we throw them back out?
So once we get the traps, you get the crabs out of them, we put new bait back in there, then that's when we push them back overboard for hopefully next week we'll come back out and harvest some more crabs.
Okay, so I'm holding this nice trap, and I see we have one fish in there and pork.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the trap we're working with?
That's the trap we're working with.
That's what they're attracted to, or?
Yep, so we use the pork for standability for bait. It lasts anywhere from 5 to 10 days, depending on the water temperatures and stuff like that. So it's not so much the pork itself, it's the proteins that come out, smells that attracts the crabs. The fish is always, some people use it, some people don't. I like to use it because it attracts more of the crabs in. It starts rotting right away. And so my idea is a fish is about 3 days of fishing. Then by the time the fish quits fishing, the pork's actually good and it starts fishing. So it gives us about a 10-day cycle of actually fishing the whole trap.
You pull this up and you're excited. How many crab are in there?
10 to 12.
Okay.
10 to 12 crabs is good. We try and 6 to 7 claws per trap is actually a really good trap. That's about a pound. Anytime we go out there and catch a pound of trap, it's a good day.
And every crab we grab, it could be one, we could take 1 claw, we could take 2 claw, or we could end up with none.
So none, yes.
Okay.
And sometimes we call them repeats. The same crab that someone's already harvested, and they get back in the trap again. We'll pull them up, they have no claws. We throw them back over, and hopefully next year we can catch them.
How many of these in a line? How many are like out here that we're gonna be going through a day? Like how many of these traps will we pull up?
So every fisherman is different. We personally fish 75 traps a line. Our lines are basically, we call them trawls. They're about a mile long of rope, and every 75 feet we have a crab trap on there. There are guys that fish with single buoys, which is 1 crab trap, single buoy. But what we like the trawls, more it's effective for speed, and 2, it's less trap loss at the end of the year.
Yeah, Captain was saying if you lose one, you can find the others.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Where if it's single buoy, you cut the buoy off, it's a needle in the haystack trying to find it. Where here, then we can sit there and grapple them up, the rope, and retrieve the rest of the traps.
So what I'm hearing is we have a lot of work to do today.
We have a lot of work.
Let's get started.
On a normal day, we pull about 1,200 traps.
Wow.
So.
Okay,
and we're gonna pour about 2, so.
All for 10 maybe?
And like I tell everybody, it's when the day is done. So it could be done at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, or we could be out here to, well, technically you can't pull out the 30 minutes of a sunrise. So we might be pushing to the end, but yeah. I got faith in you girls.
Okay. All right, let's go.
Okay, so we just got done watching our first line be harvested, and I cannot believe how impressive it is watching the guys work. There is a lot going on. They're pulling the traps, removing the crab from them, they're loading them back in with bait, and then putting them back out to the water. And not only are they extremely efficient at what they're doing and doing this very fast pace, but they're making something that I know is a ton of work look super simple and easy. It's insane. Okay, so one of the really unique things about harvesting stone crabs is obviously we're not harvesting the entire animal. We're just gonna harvest the claw.
Correct.
So we're gonna actually rip off the two claws.
Declaw.
Declaw them, okay. And they will grow back.
Yes, they will regenerate in a crab claw over the course of about a year.
Okay, can you just talk a little bit more about the regeneration process?
So yeah, when you break a claw off, you see like a little piece of like the bone right there.
Yep.
And exoskeleton kind of grows back over it and it will form a new claw. I thought everybody's kind of like a lizard. His tail pops off, over time it will grow back.
So what's kind of crazy is you were saying that's a natural response that they have, like in nature, if they get in like a fight.
Yeah. So if he's in a fight or whatever and he feels threatened, he can just drop his claw and that way he can escape to safety.
And when we declaw them, how long will it take to get back to a harvest size again?
So they say 1 to 2 years. It's pH, the food source, the water. If it's warm water, cold water, like that, it all plays a major factor. So
will they ever stop regrowing, or they'll just keep regrowing a claw all the time?
So they will keep growing a claw all the time, but every time that they do regrow a claw, it only produces 95% of what it was before. So if you break off a colossal, say he weighed 10-ounce claw, realistically, he won't never get bigger than a 9.5-ounce claw.
So would you say this one's colossal or jumbo?
That was probably a jumbo.
Jumbo, okay. Something else that I'm finding fascinating is that claws are not the same. So this claw doesn't look like this claw. What are the differences?
So the idea is this is a pincher claw, because it pinches real tightly. And this is a crusher claw. So this is what they use to crush the clams, the scallops up like that. And they use the pincher claw to tear the meat of like flesh and stuff like that to be able to
Okay,
eat.
so these are like your back molars and these are like your canines.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Perfect. Totally makes sense.
Then once he's deep, see him how he's moving his little mouth?
Yep.
So that's how they breathe. So what happens when he has no claws, he'll go out in the mud, in the sand, bury up, and start rejuvenating his claws to come back out. Ready?
Yeah, I'm on fire. I'm ready to go.
I'm ready for anything.
Yep. Come on board.
This one's good. Oh. Oh. All right, keep up, Tara, keep up. Ah! She's gonna eat me. Like, I swear we said 700.
Geez, how many of these things are there?
A lot.
How many have we done? We've done 10. You are lying. You are lying.
Oh, we did it.
Wait, are we done?
We survived.
That was surprisingly easy.
Yeah. I didn't even break a sweat.
Oh, you just flung your glove juice on me. We just got done pulling a line, and then we took the crabs out of the crates, rebaited all the crates, and threw them back in. And let me tell you, it was
We're
a lot
exhausted.
more work than we expected.
There was a point where we looked at each other and we thought we were going to be like close to being done, and then the captain yelled out and he's like, halfway done.
Keep going, ladies. Don't stop now.
We spent the morning out on the water with Captain and his crew, learning the rhythm of the job, the grit, the traps, the measuring, the absolute discipline required to harvest. And as crazy as it is, the hard work we put in this morning is only half of Stone Crab's story.
All right, now that we hit the dock with the crabs, so now we get the weight in. That way we see how many pounds we caught for today.
So the work is not done.
So the work is not done. Halfway there.
So just pour it right in there.
Just pour it right in there.
Oh gosh, should I have helped
And
you?
I'm not going to hurt him or damage him.
Nope.
Nope.
Nice and slowly.
Yep.
Pour them in there, shake them in there a little bit.
Okay, all set.
Oh, wait,
Now
we
we
should
look
guess. Hold on. How many pounds do you think it is?
Oh, 180.
121.
What'd you say?
180? No, you got it. Oh, you were
117.
right there.
Saw.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
So realistically, out of 225 traps, we ended up with 117 pounds. So now that we bring them in here, we're gonna get the water going. We're gonna get to a boiling water, 212 degrees. Then we're gonna put these stone crabs in there for 7 to 8 minutes, depending on the temperature of cook. We want it to be over 190 degrees to kill all the pathogens and all the bad stuff in the claws. Then we're pull them out, we're putting them in the chill tank, give them around 40 degrees. Then we'll put them on the table and I'll hand it over to Justin here to teach you guys how to grade.
While the stone crab are cooking, we're gonna get our process set up to start the grading. So we have our scales and we have our color-coded buckets, but we don't know what these mean. So Justin's gonna tell us.
Yes, so yellow is mediums, red is large, green is jumbos, and pink is our colossal.
Colossal.
And the 2 baskets on the ground is where we put our floaters when we come across the floaters, which I'll explain to you how to find a floater. They're
Okay.
a little lighter, they're loose in the shell,
Okay.
and they float to the top. So it'll be easy to find them when they're on the table.
Okay.
Mediums weigh 2.9 ounces and under. Large is 3.0 to 4.9. Jumbos is 5.0 to 6.9. And colossals is 7 ounces and up.
Everything is a lot harder than it looks. The experts make it look easy. Justin was just grading and throwing and grading and throwing, and I was like, one at a time, one at a time.
Okay, Justin, and then the floaters, those aren't bad. You can still sell those too,
Yes,
correct?
we actually sell a lot of them in the retail. They taste the same. Some are just more full than others with the meat, but they taste the same, and it's a better bargain. Good job.
Thank you.
You're
That was
fast.
really hard.
You're fast.
You're fast.
He sits on a throne of lies. Okay, Michael, before we get to taste the claws of our labor, can you share a little bit of where you guys distribute and what that looks like for your company?
So usually about 40% of our stuff goes to another wholesaler. And they're the big guys that buy up thousands of pounds at a time. So we're shipping 1,000 pounds in a vat. 20% or so will get going to other retail markets like we have. And that would go out to the public and they're serving whatever. 30% of it goes to the restaurants. Probably about 25%. I left off the key part of it. 25% go to the restaurants and that's where you can serve them. The other 5% is like our online shipping that we do. We ship out.
So viewers can order these directly from you if
Absolutely.
you're interested. Awesome.
We're taking some home.
Yes,
absolutely.
All right, let's dive into it. How do we, I've never
All
had
right.
stone crab before, so I'm excited.
You're in for a
teach me how to
treat.
do this.
So grab the claw.
Okay.
We got some colossals here.
So I always open them up, just
Okay.
that way kind of stretch. You kind of want to tap them right here on the main beam right there.
It's like crab claws and quartz.
So you got to be gentle, but you got to be a force mode. You don't want
Okay.
too much because then you're smash the meat.
Okay.
But if you just hit it, you're gonna bounce right off it.
Okay.
Like
So you take it?
assertive. You're
Okay.
Oh.
So is it kind of cracked
And
a
you're
little bit?
aiming for this, the joint right
Yep,
there.
I aim for that joint.
Nope. Oh, wow. We're going to be
I
bad
did way
at
That's
up
fine.
here.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, she's already eating it.
Well, I want to eat some. Can I eat some? Is everyone like...
Okay, so this has been removed,
Yep.
the shell here,
So that's good meat right there. You can go ahead and pull that apart.
right here. No, not that.
Right here.
This,
Yep.
yeah. Bottoms up. Got that off.
So
That is
some
so
people like
good.
to draw in butter, some people eat it plain,
Mhm.
and Florida thing is the
Mustard.
stone crab mustard sauce.
The mustard sauce.
Oh my
huh?
gosh. I am a crab fan.
Oh, that's really good.
Cheers.
Oh my gosh. Cheers. This is so good. It's gonna be gone so fast after all that work.
So we'll report back to work tomorrow, but we'll actually just taste test tomorrow. I think
Yeah, is there
we'll
something that we can be
come for.
hired in that?
He's like, yeah, we actually wouldn't let you come back for any of the other jobs.
No,
So.
you guys did great.
Well, once again, when we spent the day out discovering, I was reminded just how much is going on behind the scenes that we have absolutely no idea about when it comes to our food.
Oh, for sure. I feel like I'm just so used to sitting in a restaurant, ordering my favorite stone crab, dipping it in butter, eating it, not giving a second thought to how it got there. And today was a lot. It was crazy how much went into getting the stone crab from out in the ocean onto the boat and onto the table. I think we've said this before with other times, like we've discovered a lot of things now. And every time it's been hard and challenging and physically demanding, today was a whole new level.
Yeah, like the work on the boat was exhausting. Those guys put in so much work and effort. It was so
not only physically demanding, but I just feel like it was almost like a curated art. Like there was a flow and a rhythm to their work, and it was really impressive to see. And then to carry that into the processing at the fish house, it's like the work didn't stop there.
No, we had to carry, I mean, I say we did
Very
some
lightly.
light work for us, heavier work for everyone else, carrying all the crab in, then cooking it all, then processing it, and then finally we got to eat it.
But I think what's really crazy is, you know, we did all of that today, but that's what happens every single day. Like a lot of other processes are drawn out over time and it's handed off maybe to different sections or segmented differently, but this all happened right here and it happened immediately. Like that was 1 day of work for these guys.
One day, start to finish, you caught the crab, had it cooked, and you get to eat it. That is really, really crazy. I did really love though, like to me, when we taste tested it, it made it all worth it.
Absolutely. And of course, as always, it just has me excited for what we're gonna discover next. He's so strong. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God!
Now what? I don't know how you did this, Natalie. Yours was so big.
Okay. Okay.
Grab both.
Got it. Be sure to like and subscribe.
Okay, now I can't break him though because I don't want to hurt the little bugger.